U.S. transports another alleged American ISIS fighter back from Syria to face trial. The United States has transported another American citizen who is alleged to have been back to American soil from Syria in order to face trial for his alleged involvement with the terror group, according to two U.S. officials familiar with the matter. The officials said the individual, a dual U.S.-Turkish national, had been previously held by the U.S.-backed Syrian Democratic Forces, a group of Kurdish-led anti-ISIS fighters. The SDF, the U.S. military helped facilitate the transfer. The Department of Justice declined to comment. The U.S. government has long sought to encourage countries to repatriate their citizens, and the Department of Justice has been able to charge several American citizens for their alleged involvement with ISIS, including Rulan Asayanov, who was last month. Asayanov was a we. However, the effort to get other countries to repatriate their citizens from SDF detention camps has had limited success to date, with only 7 countries, the US, Italy, Kosovo, North Macedonia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Kazakhstan, and Morocco having publicly repatriated their fighters. Many countries are reluctant to repatriate their fighters because of the difficulty of prosecuting suspected ISIS members based on evidence collected on the battlefield. The number of foreigners in detention increased sharply following the capture of ISIS' last area of territorial control in Baghouz, Syria, in late March. U.S. officials, the foreigners are among the more than 9,000 ISIS fighters being held by the SDF, with the majority of those being Syrian and Iraqi nationals. An additional 6, some have expressed concerns about the fate of these prisoners, particularly if the U.S. were to withdraw its remaining troops from Syria. Before this week, the United States had repatriated 7 adults from Iraq and Syria who were associated with ISIS and criminally charged 5 of them, including Asayanov and a Texas man, in January, according to the Justice Department. 59 Americans are believed to have traveled overseas to join ISIS, and more than a dozen have faced terror-related charges after returning to the U.S. voluntarily or through repatriation, according to research from the George Washington University Program on Extremism. Many more are believed, and while the number of foreigners traveling to Syria to join ISIS has decreased, officials have expressed concerns about the ability of other ISIS affiliates being able to attract foreign recruits. Last month, the Department of Justice said that the FBI had arrested 2 men in Arizona after they checked in for a flight to Egypt, where the Justice Department alleges they intended to join ISIS. This story has been updated.